Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. The Curse of Oak Island. The team now has two secret chambers in the Money Pit area. This week on The Curse of Oak Island, the team uncovered a second secret offset chamber beside the garden shaft. This new discovery came as the guys continued to explore the Aladdin's Cave, void about 30 feet southwest of the garden shaft within the Money Pit area. Most of this week's episode involved the guys assessing damage and cleaning up after a brutal storm hit Nova Scotia. However, it seemed like out of their depression and misery, there may have come a massive breakthrough. The guys were particularly depressed about the garden shaft now being filled with 30 feet of water. The Duma Mining Company and the guys could not find where the water was coming from, making them think the storm had somehow breached a flood tunnel. Hitting a flood tunnel would be massively frustrating as it brings work to a halt, but it could also be a positive as it would mean they are close to something important. The secret chamber off garden shaft could be key to the Oak Island mystery. With about 700 gallons of water piling in every hour, the Dumas guys needed to focus all efforts on finding where the water was coming from and how to stop it. However, what appeared to be a disaster may have been a blessing in disguise. The Duma team conducted exploratory drilling, probing to see where the water was entering the shaft, and they stumbled across an offset chamber. Roger Fortin took a picture on his cell phone of a small chamber at a depth of 65 feet with timbers piled up inside. Roger kept referring to the find as very weird and stressed the void or cavity was separate from the shaft. The guys have been busting a gut, hoping to find an offset chamber close to garden shaft, and now it seems they may have finally done it. Unfortunately, there was no time on last night's episode to explore the chamber and investigate if it was part of a larger structure or tunnel. The absolute priority at that moment was stopping the flow of water. The Fellowship of the Dig has been searching for a secret offset chamber containing the elusive treasure for a long time. But Marty Lagina and the guys have now started floating the idea that there may be multiple offset chambers with varying amounts of treasure throughout the Money Pit area. The Oak Island team sent another camera and sonar scanner into Aladdin's Cave. With that in mind, the guys are still trying to ascertain if Aladdin's Cave, a 30-foot-long cavern located about 160 feet below the surface to the southwest of the garden shaft, is human-made and could be a treasure chamber. The team dug another hole over the void and set down a high-definition camera and a sonar scanner. Frankly, the guys still don't have their answer. The bottom of the cavern slopes at a steep angle and is covered in silt and sediment. Geologist Terry Matheson suggested something may be buried under the sediment, but it's currently impossible to tell. Steve Guptill thought he saw an opening into the void, which would be a necessity if the void was human-made. However, the image was unclear, and the other guys refused to confirm Steve's theory. The upshot of their efforts was the need for more investigation of Aladdin's Cave. In the hushed twilight of a fog-laden morning on Nova Scotia's windswept shores, the eerie allure of Oak Island cast its spell once more. Over the centuries, this enigmatic isle had whispered tantalizing secrets to treasure hunters, luring them with promises of untold riches buried deep within its labyrinthine depths. And now, as the sun's first rays pierced through the mist, a new chapter unfolded in the age-old saga of the Curse of Oak Island. The Oak Island team, led by the indomitable Lagina brothers, Marty and Rick, stood on the threshold of discovery, their hearts quickened by the prospect of what lay hidden beneath the island's rugged terrain. For years, they had toiled tirelessly, battling against the island's treacherous traps and cunning puzzles, inching ever closer to unraveling its mysteries. Their latest breakthrough came in the form of two secret chambers unearthed in the fabled Money Pit area, a location shrouded in myth and legend. It was here, beneath the gnarled roots of ancient trees and amidst the whispering winds, that the team had uncovered clues that hinted at the existence of something truly extraordinary. The first chamber, discovered by a stroke of luck or perhaps fate, revealed itself as the team delved deeper into the earth, their shovels biting into soil that had not seen the light of day for centuries. As the earth gave way, a stone archway emerged from the darkness, its weathered surface adorned with cryptic symbols and inscriptions. With hearts pounding and anticipation coursing through their veins, the team ventured into the chamber, their torches casting long shadows against the rough-hewn walls. The air was thick with the scent of earth and age, and the only sound was the echo of their footsteps as they pressed forward into the unknown. Inside, they found themselves surrounded by artifacts of a bygone era, rusted tools, fragments of pottery, and remnants of ancient manuscripts. But it was the centerpiece of the chamber that captured their attention, a stone pedestal upon which rested a gleaming artifact, its surface adorned with intricate carvings that seemed to pulse with an otherworldly energy. As they approached, a sense of reverence washed over them, for they knew that they stood in the presence of something truly extraordinary. Could this be the legendary treasure of Oak Island, hidden away for centuries beneath layers of earth and time? But their reverie was short-lived, for as they reached out to touch the artifact, a low rumble echoed through the chamber, and the walls trembled as if in warning. And then, with a deafening roar, the chamber began to collapse around them, sending stones and debris crashing to the ground. With quick reflexes and steely determination, the team managed to escape the crumbling chamber, their hearts racing as they emerged into the light once more. But as they looked back at the ruins of their discovery, they knew that they had only scratched the surface of Oak Island's secrets. Undeterred by their brush with danger, the team pressed on, their resolve strengthened by the promise of what lay ahead. And it was not long before they stumbled upon another hidden chamber, buried deep beneath the earth like a forgotten tomb. This chamber, unlike the first, was shrouded in darkness, its entrance obscured by layers of soil and debris. But as the team cleared away the earth, they uncovered a stone doorway, its surface etched with symbols that seemed to pulse with an inner light. With cautious optimism, they pushed open the door, revealing a chamber bathed in the soft glow of torchlight. Inside, they found themselves surrounded by riches beyond their wildest dreams, chests overflowing with gold and jewels, ancient artifacts of untold value, and scrolls containing secrets that had been lost to time. But as they reached out to claim their prize, a sense of unease crept over them, for they knew that Oak Island's curse was not so easily broken. And sure enough, as they attempted to leave the chamber, they found themselves trapped once more, the door sealed shut by some unseen force. For days they languished in the darkness, their supplies dwindling and their hopes fading with each passing hour. But just when it seemed that all was lost, a glimmer of hope appeared on the horizon. A rescue team, drawn by the team's distress signal, arrived to free them from their tomb. As they emerged into the light once more, battered but unbowed, the team knew that their journey was far from over. For though they had uncovered treasures beyond their wildest dreams, they also knew that Oak Island held many more secrets waiting to be revealed. And so, with hearts full of determination and minds ablaze with curiosity, they set forth once more into the unknown, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead in their quest to unlock the mysteries of the curse of Oak Island.